So got the boat here. We're gonna clean it up pretty soon. I know you've seen the first video that recently got it. I haven't been in this thing since I got it. I really want to get rid of this tree because this thing is rooted. Oh man, look at that. It has grew into the floor. I thought it was just kind of laying up here. It's actually, actually grew into the floor of the boat. Look, I can't even pull it. That is, I'm gonna have to get a chainsaw and cut this out. That is unreal. It has wrapped all the way around in here. It's probably done grew into the carpet. I've never seen this happen before. I mean, it's got like 5 or 6 roots. I guess what I'll do until I clean it out, I'll just fold it down. The canopy's soaking wet. It's almost like the boat was on the floor. There's a rope. I gotta get this tie out of here too. This Let me get this tie out of here real quick. This is unbelievable. There ain't no snakes in here. There's a rope. There's carpet. It's just full of dirt. I guess this is grown into the, oh, it didn't grow into the carpet. The carpet's not going to be any good anymore because the root has grew into it. Look at that. That is... Oh! 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 That is... What's up with the long anchor rope here? So I'm guessing this floor is made out of fiberglass because it don't feel weak. But these roots, oh, it's definitely gonna need some carpet. Oh yeah, I think that's where the gas tank is. These leaves are so wet. It's kind of soft. I think that's wood and the rest of it is Yeah, we definitely have to strip the carpet out of here. If we do anything with it. It's just filled up with so many leaves, and looks like that's a life jacket or something. This is, what is that? There's the belt. Some kind of fishing bag or something. What is that? Slam Splat Military. Oh, that's right. He was in the military. It's like a, maybe the key is in here. First aid kit. This is like a military emergency stuff. Let's throw that out there. First aid kit. I don't know what's in there. A raccoon come out of there. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, it's sealed. Some old paper. And there's a serpentine belt. It's gonna take some cleaning in this thing. All these leaves in the floor really ain't helping it out. That plywood's kind of soft, but I'm gonna have to just strip the carpet out of it, probably. We still gotta get the key. So it's gonna be getting dark soon. I just wanted to rip that tree down. I got tired of looking at it. We'll throw all this in the garbage can, probably. Alcohol pads. I mean, it's a shame people do these boats like this. This floor feels pretty solid. Old V6. Still got oil in the oiler. Reserve bottle. So, full of milk. Too bad it's not a V8. Anyway, just a quick little before dark look around. I was trying to see what's the key in here. He said he couldn't find it. We're looking at military bag though. Steering works. Yeah. Steering works. This was a nice boat before it rotted a little bit, but I think we can clean it up. Oh, that's in still good shape. It's not torn, it's just dry. That's dry. I think that some of that clean up. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get out of here and we'll get back to it on another day. Alright, so we got rain for the next 3-4 days in the forecast. So I'm gonna try and scoop some of these leaves out of there while they're kind of dry. And I'm going to cover it up, and that will keep a lot of that water out of it, because those leaves, once they get wet, they're going to stick to the ground like concrete. So here we go. So many leaves in this thing. tell you what, there's no carpet left. Nothing but leaves and paper. I really need a rake. This is ridiculous. This is the worst boat I've ever had before. Rear cleaner. I really just need to put on some gloves. Scoop it all up. If I can get up the heavy stuff, I can hit it with the vacuum. I mean, this is soggy wet too. This carpet's gonna have to come out of here. It's nothing but just leaves, dirt. Trash everywhere, all over here. I'm gonna have to go get a rake. Let me go get a rake. So as you see, I've been working on this thing for a while. This thing probably had 3 or 4 garbage bags of leaves in it. And it's still just dirt. There's actually a drain in there. Spiders coming out. All in there where the cup holder used to be. This carpet is just really rotten, soggy wet. That is a live well or a storage bin. No telling what's in there. Does it got hinges on it? I need to get leaves in there. I wonder what's in there. Hope it ain't a snake or nothing. Oh my God. won't open. This is the worst boat I've ever had. It's got 7 to 10 years of wings in it. Oh, it just cracked in half. A lot of wetness down there. I don't even think it'll open all the way up. Yeah, it will. Look at that. Is that gas? It's got to be just moisture. Oh my God. This boat here. I don't know, fellas. This thing is rough. I don't even know what's up under the seats. Surely all the drains are clogged up. Look at that. Just a bed of leaves. It's actually some dock bumpers in there. Man, this is bad. This is horrible. This is freaking horrible. There's nothing in there. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna take some time to clean out. Shop vacuum. Get this wet carpet out of here. That's falling in. I mean, it was leaves all in between the seats, still in the cubby holes. So I'm gonna cover it up anyway because it's supposed to rain, and it don't make no sense it just holding water because all the drains are stopped up. Oh man, this is horrible. This is the worst. I've had thousands of boats, but this is the worst one as far as leaves and dirt. So anyway, it's getting dark. I'm gonna go ahead and get a cover and cover it up. Maybe some of this stuff will dry out now. I got some of the leaves out, and it'll make it kind of easier to get out. But down in that live well, that's gonna have to be pressure washed. It's got so much dirt and mildew and grime in there. So I'm gonna get out of here, and after the rain comes and goes, we'll get back in here and try and do some more cleanup, I guess. See how bad that live well is, and maybe by that time we'll have a key. That's the serpentine belt pulley. There's a pole light. It's busted. No good. I mean, he just let it sit out just to die, you know. This is worse than a car. I don't know if there's compartments up under here or not. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. So just stay tuned shortly or momentarily. Alright. So the boat has been sitting covered up for a few weeks since I got it, and I was hoping it was going to dry out a little bit, but unfortunately this stuff, the carpet is just soggy wet still. On top of it, we've had some cold, rainy days, so the moisture couldn't dry up, especially up under the cover. So I'm just gonna rip all this carpet out of there today. We got a nice sunny day. I mean, it's just thick with mud and wet leaves and sticks all down in this compartment here. It's muddy. I think I'm gonna take the pressure washer, try and rinse some of that out. But this carpet's got to go. It's never gonna dry up. It's never gonna be the same. So I'm gonna go ahead, I guess I'm gonna cut along that edge. I've already started tearing it. This boat's actually got a fiberglass hull, which is good. Don't have to worry about wood rotting. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cut along that edge. Sorry about the hand in front of the camera. And try and get this wet carpet out. I did talk to the owner. he said he can't find the keys, so I'm gonna have to put a new key switch in it before I can figure out if everything still works. So with that being said, this seat is already loose, so I got my truck backed up. I'm just gonna set this over in the bed of the truck, both seats. I might have to take this trim ring, might have to just take this whole compartment door off of there. It's rotted, split in half. That's the only wood on the boat, on the floor, I think. Should be. It's a fiberglass hull. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this carpet out, and we'll see how good the fiberglass is. Which fiberglass, water don't hurt it. I mean, it's all part of the hull, so hopefully we don't run into nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to work and get this stuff out of here. I mean, this is yucky. So I finally got all the wet, moldy carpet out of here, and this is a fiberglass hull boat, which is good. The only carpet I haven't got out of here is this down in this compartment right here, and it is just soaking wet. It's stapled on each side. I'm gonna have to get in here and cut it and get it off. It's either stapled or glued. But this carpet here, I don't know why they would put carpet in this compartment here, because if it gets wet, it's just gonna be soggy. There's actually a drain right there, and it's stopped up. That's supposed to drain outside of the boat. So the drain that goes outside of the boat is clogged. It goes back there and stopped, look like. So that'll be next. It's getting dark. I'm just gonna leave it uncovered so this fiberglass are dry. Starting to dry now. It was just soggy wet. Got all the leaves out of there. There was a fire extinguisher in there. It went off. Blue fire extinguisher dust everywhere. And this engine is locked up. I tried turning it by hand, and it won't budge. So somebody's got the spark plugs out, or they got the spark plug wires off. I can't tell. There's a spark plug wire off. Look like somebody numbered it. It had 3 dots on the wire, so it may free up. I don't think it is, because it's been sitting with water in it so long. Water and oil mix. So I've already been locating the engine for it. That thing there's yikes. Thing is getting it out of here, because all of this is the hull of the boat. So you're gonna have to lay back in there unless this comes off. If this comes off, they'll give you some more clearance to get back in there and unhook the bell housing boats. I don't know why they designed these boats where the engine sits in there. It's kind of like on the GM cars and Dodge trucks, or GM trucks too, I think. The engine sits up under the firewall. Man, it is a job to get the engine out without tearing up something. Alternator spins, power steering pump spins, water pump spins. So either they ran it with a bad water pump in the upper unit or lower unit, or they let it sit up, then winterize it, fired it up, and it started filling the engine up with water. It's got a 2-barrel carburetor on it. Look like the coils back there. Look like everything is there, except the engine is no good. From the smell of it, I believe the gas tank is full of bad gas. I don't know if it's been leaking because I can smell some gas. It might be full of water and gas. But that is the tank, and it runs to back here. So it's got a big gas tank. And to get that out, you have to cut the floor. It looks like they just fiberglass right over it. There's probably some wood here. Some real thick wood. And they just skim some fiberglass over it. But it's not rotted anywhere. So came up here, this was full of leaves. Still got some carpet in there. That carpet is just like a sponge. It's just soaking up everything. But anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Maybe we'll get another warm day. I can go ahead and pressure wash. I'm just gonna get in here, spray it down with some stuff, and just lightly pressure wash. Try and get some of this mold off. These side panels are in good shape. It's just the carpet. I just cut it right at the edges. We might be able to get some of this mold off. I don't really want to have to replace all the carpet if I can save it. But it wasn't no saving that floor carpet. It was just too bad. So I'm gonna get things cleaned up. Oh, one more thing I gotta show you. Good thing they wasn't on there. When I pulled the thing off and flipped it over, that would have been a sight. There's the other seats. Some of the wood that goes down up under the seats. Kind of like dry timber. There's the bad carpet. The panel that goes in the floor that flips up. And the back seats. Some of the wood is rotted. I think I can save some of it. Of the bases. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, folks. And we'll try and shoot for another day to clean it up. So this thing's got a JVC 2-knobber. And it's a 97. I guess CD player wasn't too good for this boat. Maximum capacities, 900 pounds. I can't see what else is left on there. Say how many people? 50 pounds per person. It's got navigation, anchor, village, horn, accessory, hummingbird. It's got a hummingbird. Temp, oil, trim. Man, this thing's full of gauges. Blower fan. I'm gonna have to get a key switch, like I said. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll play with this thing some other time. So I picked up a motor for the boat. This is a 2006 4.3 Vortec V6, and it came out of a Rec 1500 long wheelbase truck. Got it off the old marketplace, of course. Said it ran good. They took all the accessories off of it. I know it looks kind of rough, but they start taking stuff off of it. It turns over, so hopefully this will be a good candidate to put in the boat. So we don't need all that stuff because it don't have AC. We don't need power steering. A lot of stuff we don't need. But he showed me some pictures of the engine, and I mean not of the engine, but the truck, and it was totaled. So I didn't want the transmission, I just want the motor. So picked up the motor. $100, which I think is a good deal for a V6. So I just got it off the truck, and I'm just gonna set it to the side for right now. We've been having some real crappy weather. It's been cold, rainy, holidays coming up. So right after the holidays, maybe I'll, if the weather's good, we'll get the engine out of the boat, bring it inside, put it on the engine stand. I know we gotta change the camshaft. I'm not even gonna worry about changing the freeze plugs to brass. We're just gonna change the camshaft. Hopefully, since this is a later model engine and that's a later model Vortec in the boat, we don't have to change the heads. If you watched the video on the last boat, I did a Vortec 4.3 swap. I had to change the old style heads over onto the new style block along with the intake. So hopefully we can use that intake off the boat on this motor, and we won't have to take the heads off. We can just change the camshaft and put the boat camshaft engine, the camshaft out of the boat engine into this truck engine. And we might have to swap the oil pan. I'm not sure. Might not have to. I haven't really studied it yet. Like I say, it's been raining so bad, off and on. I just brought it here, sat on the truck a couple of days, and now I got it inside. So just stay tuned with the what is that boat? Chapparral boat. Stay tuned with it, and pretty soon we'll be getting that engine out and get this engine in. I still gotta get a key switch for it, so if I have a key switch by the time I make this video all edited and everything, we'll see what all works in the boat, like the gauges and the trim, and all that stuff. If not, we'll just wait till we get ready to pull the engine out. Like I say, it's been raining off and on, and every time I get ready to pull the cover off of it, it's raining. But we did get the carpet out of it, of course you've seen, and we got all those leaves and cleaned it up a little bit on the inside. Still got a pressure wash outside. I think I did one side just to see what that stuff I bought, take the mildew off. But anyway, we will surely get this thing in there. Hopefully by spring we'll be ready to go out in the water and give it the first test drive. But if we get in there before spring, we can at least crank it up and run it on some earmuffs. I know I'm probably going to have to change the water pump in the lower unit. I'm going to go ahead and change it anyway, because there's no telling what that looked like. They might have been running with no muffs. And change the lower unit gear oil. And so anyway, that's going to be it for right now. Like I say, if I do anything else before I edit this video and post it, I'll throw it in there. But where the weather is, look like that's just going to be it for right now. So till next time with the boat, the free boat, we will see what we can do, get that baby back in the water. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook. I got stuff going on there all the time, and probably be some updates on some stuff and other stuff I'm working on. So share it, like it, subscribe, leave some comments. All right.